City of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Lumen Field. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd and a yard.
Ready.
Lockett headed in motion. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. Oh! Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. What a throw. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Here we go, sir.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll get this out to the left flat. Inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing. Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go,
From the shotgun, Smith. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, one.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Middle. Ours.
Gino gonna throw for it. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Sunday.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Going up top. He's got it! And he will get into the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a click.
Here's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Run. Tuesday.
Smith to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Check 58.
Gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Catch left.
Smith to throw on 1st down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Nix. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Mims sent in motion here. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Track.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up second down.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want, but I can promise you this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
On second down, it's Nix. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, here we go, hey. 49, flip around, 49.
A first down throw for Smith. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, we go, Salon.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Hey, 3 on left. Hold on.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll motion over Metcalf. From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix gonna throw for it. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Seahawks are gonna have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Snowball. Check 59, cover.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Lockett brings it in out wide.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
There we go, Sonoma. Hold it.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Hey, on turbo. Hey, Tony. On. Someone shot.
They'll run here with Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Ready?
Lockett headed in motion.
13X, 13X. There we go, sir.
On second down, Smith taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
There we go, sir.
The tight end Fant in motion. Smith. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Line. Alert.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Ready.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Lockett headed in motion. Here's Walker. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Daytona. Cover.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, it is Williams. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They go play action with Smith. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the give, it's Williams. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Second down, Nix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos tack on one more to their lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Tuesday.
On first down is Smith. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Play action now. It's Gino. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Here's Walker. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Slow ball. Hey, go flip her up.
To throw, Smith. Out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On second down, it's Nix. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Check out.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
A fair catch called for and taken in. Although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith. He's going to run it. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Middle. Catch left.
Right to the air with Smith. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Broke through the tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, look. Good.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He gets a lot behind one. Deep down. He's got it inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19. 7 Pirates. Shut up. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Nick starting with the pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trap 60.
Nick's with it on first. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
18, Pioneer. Come on. Set. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Nix. Has it at the 7. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Alert! Go!
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Complete out to the right. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, sack. Ready?
3rd and goal, here's Nix. He's got it! It's a Denver touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, Salon. Middle. On.
From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And they're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Going left side, Williams with it. No one around, he's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This play goes for 36. And that gives them 1st and goal. Another run for Williams. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They try again with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
Let's go.
He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
13 next.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Sent down by Cody Barton.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Motioning one of the tight ends.
Hey, it's a clip.
Smith on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here. Walker on 1st down. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He sends this away, and this is going to be a field flipper. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
65, 6, 7, 8.
Here's Williams to start the drive. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From the 34. Completed to Sutton. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running right, it's Williams. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. 2nd and 3 now.
70 Lions. Bring it.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And able to get that 1st down. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver 1st. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos would take the lead with a score.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Cougar 19.
Nick's looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come 19. Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Ready, set.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Bravo 80.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Viking 18. Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 2nd and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Timberwolf.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Panther 11, Panther 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hunt.
They'll throw again. Nix getting out to his left. He can run it. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that could create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. First and 10 now from the 30.
There we go, through it.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He'll get this one to Brown. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go, here we go. Come on,
From the 33 on 2nd down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Nick's now to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Nix. He puts some power on a deep one. Brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Smith on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
18 Cardinals. 19 tight. 19, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Shot alert.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Dragon, 60. Buffalo, 18.
Third and long for Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Got it. Ready?
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Let's go now. Seven Pirates. Ready?
They're going for this. Cut by Sutton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on.
First down, Smith to throw. Gets this to Fant. And they get this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast. This is Walker on second. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, it's Smith. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Hey, on the ball.
Working quickly here. Walker. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Broncos corral it! And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On second down, a run with Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
19 Tiger. 70 range. Trap 60.
On third down, here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Williams on the carry. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Offense up to the line fast. From the 32. Throw complete to Williams. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Well, the defense is... To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Ready? Bravo 80. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Nick's looking to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Trey Brown.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, hey, check that. Check that. Hut, hut.
A run with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. No motion to lock it right. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Running left, here's Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. Throwing on third, Smith. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Smith back to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Indy.
Trying again, following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. On third down, Walker. Ooh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Cover. Hold on. 53.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Line.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Nix with it on first. It's taken in by Williams. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos, well, they can probably just run away and hide. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go! 60 Maverick, 6, Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing here, Nix. Caught, nice gain left side. Hits the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Sending the tight end in motion left. They give up the gut to Walker. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, on the ball.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
No ball. 13 left.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
On turbo.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. One of the tight ends motioning left. They go play action. Here's Smith. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Got to hurry this to the line. Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Smith setting the throw. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. Roll, roll, roll.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage. So it's a win for the Broncos.